Hello Capricorn, I hope you're well and that you're having a good week. The weather's been quite nice in the UK here, although it looks like it's not going to be going any better actually. In fact, temperatures are going down very soon. But hey ho, I hope that you're well and that you are looking forward to this. So this is the Capricorn love reading for the second week of October 2023. I've got a card turned around here. That's Five of Cups. Some regrets, some unhappiness, but it's followed by Temperance, which is very much a card of healing and the time that it takes to heal and balance things out in your life. Followed by the Sun. So we've got a nice graph here, Five of Cups, the Temperance to the Sun, which says that we are moving from a feeling of being unhappy, sad, to a more introspective and to clarity. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which I am very pleased to see in a Capricorn reading. I am a Capricorn myself, Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Venus. So that particular combination hasn't had very good luck recently. Well, let me know if you have. I personally haven't. But of course, I should also say that this is obviously not going to speak to every Capricorn out there. It might be that it is your story and it might be that it's not. And if it's not, next time. Right, so we've had, since the Ace of Cups, we've had the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. And last card, I've had two cards that came out at the same time. That's Strength and the World. Bottom of the deck is the Fool and the Chariot and Angeloni. Right, so for me, Capricorn, I think that we are having something new this week, that we're closing out the cycle, and that has not been very good or nice or kind to us in any way, shape or form, with the Five of Cups. But we're moving towards the Temperance, which means that we're taking our time to actually heal, to get better, and we are going towards the Sun. Clarity, happiness, everything works out fine. On this journey this week, there might be a new offer of love or a new beginning in a relationship that feels like a new. But center of this reading is the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess can be either somebody keeping secrets, being secretive, not saying much, but it can also be your intuition, Capricorn. And we know we are very intuitive people. We know deep down when things are going well, when things are not going so well, when people are lying to us. If you're like me anyway, you will, because I mean, I pride myself in knowing when somebody is just not being honest. This is followed by the Page of Swords, and I think it kind of is also saying you might be getting an offer of love, a new beginning in love, but that you have to listen to it, your intuition, and also look at it and study it with that Page of Swords, whether this is the right thing for you or not. Okay, because we don't want to go back into that Five of Cups. So if it is, for instance, the case that you have been left out by somebody has broken your heart, remember that in traditional tarot that this is somebody who is looking at three overturned glasses and cups, and behind that person there are two cups. So there is always that positivity there. Now the last cards that came out, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, that is us, dear Capricorns, Strength, and the World. Now this particular combination of cards is quite interesting because that Five of Cups and the Five of Wands, I think, refer to exactly the same thing. Somebody who has left us sad, has broken our hearts, and regrets that we're having about a conflict that has happened, and that conflict is related to love. But the cards are reminding you that you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are self-sufficient. Self-love is very important. The strength to overcome everything, control, strength, being able to actually think about what is right for you, what is not right for you, and to end cycles that don't suit you, that are not giving you happiness, that have led to these Five of Cups being here. Ultimately, of course, it's your decision. Whatever you feel, it's your own life, your own experience. You might have a different experience from somebody else who's listening right now. But the cards are still saying that you can end a cycle and begin a new one, especially with both the Ace of Cups and the World happening here. Now, signs that are on the table, twice Leo with the Sun and Strength here, the High Priestess, Pisces. We've got, of course, we've got Capricorn on the table. You've got some Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra with the Page of Swords, Five of Wands. You've also got Aries and Sagittarius. Now I'm going to see a little bit if we've got any clarifications on some of the cards. So I'm going to see what the Five of Cups is here for. Right, Seven of Wands and the World again. So again, I do think that these two cards, because the beginning and the end with the Five of Cups and the World, are talking about the same story. If you are in that position right now where you're regretting and thinking about the past, thinking about what somebody did to you or people did to you, then perhaps it's time to end the cycle, to finish and start a new one, a brand new one where you'll be happier. Let's see about the Five of Wands here. I've had several cards come out, but there are too many of them. But I've just seen the Nine of Pentacles. Sometimes, Capricorn, I feel that we forget that we are self-sufficient. Remember with that Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles that I've just seen. Self-sufficient, abundant. You don't need somebody else to be happy. But it also tells us that we need to get rid of some of the bad habits that we might have. Okay, so that Nine of Coins has just come out again. So I do think there is perhaps some of us who need to stay or to be on our own, because we need to remember that actually we don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. The Five of Wands is clarified by the Devil, which is obviously Capricorn, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this might be, because it's clarifying the Five of Wands, it might be that somebody has cheated on you, has lied to you, or has done things. And they might be addicted if that is not just you there. And perhaps in many ways, it could be that your option, your best option right now is to actually be single. But let's see if there's anything else to add to that Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. And I will say again, for me, this combination of Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Cups is very much about self-love. Because before you give your cup to somebody else, you need to love yourself, to be able to give that cup to yourself first. And the Queen of Cups is also a reminder of this. The Queen of Cups is somebody who gives, and who gives. And sometimes people take advantage of this. And it might be that you have given a little bit too much in your relationship, and whoever it is you've been dealing with has basically taken, and that you are now depleted. And that is possibly why the cards are saying perhaps it is better to be in that Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, let's see. How about Strength and the World here? Capricorn, I think from the cards that are in front of me right now, some of us are actually looking at a relationship that has not gone very well because we've been undervalued and somebody has taken advantage of our big heart. Right? Strength and the world are clarified by the Tower. Something must change. You've got foundations that were not very, very strong. And that Tower brings down anything that was not strong enough to withhold its strength in the first place. And so perhaps the cards are telling you that you need to make that decision to take control over your own life and to end whatever it is that has happened here. The Page of Swords has come out again with the Magician. Now, Capricorn, you might be able to tell me, actually that you've seen how somebody has treated you, and there has been a straw that broke the camel's back, or simply somebody, now you've taken that decision to end this relationship. You're now strong enough to end that relationship or end that cycle with somebody because you've been watching them and their behavior, and now it's time for you to manifest something better for you. And you know, there is nothing wrong in putting an end to a relationship that wasn't working out in the first place. Bottom of the deck here is the King of Wands, the go-getter, somebody who knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. Of course, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Don't know why it took me time to actually remember this. And you know, I've got the three bottom cards here: the King of Wands, the Two of Swords. The King of Wands in this deck is looking at the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorn, okay, but cannot make a decision. It might be that somebody has put you in this circumstance right now where they are not making a decision, they are not doing what they should be doing, and the card is saying to remember that you are the Empress. You are somebody who has so much value, and that you are worth it. You are worth so much more than this Two of Swords here. So it's up to you, Capricorn, whether you actually want to move on, do better for yourself, and think of yourself as the Empress. The next two cards that came after this, I'm not kidding, three cards actually. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Three of Cups here. It might be that you were in a third-party situation. It might be that the person you were dealing with, or are dealing with, sorry, had something else that they were putting in front of you. It might be work, it might be a family, it might be that they had somebody else. But it is up to you right now, Capricorn, to actually make a decision and figure out whether you want to do right by yourself. So I'm just going to pick out some more cards just as final messages for us today, Capricorn. Right, I've got the King of Pentacles, sorry, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. All right, be that queen, be that go-getter. Or it might be, some people say sometimes that the Queen of Wands for them reads as the third party. For me personally, it doesn't. It might be that you have some fire in your chart. But the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers, for me, the cards are asking you to take your time with the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, to see something from a different perspective and see what brings you harmony, what brings the Four of Wands to you and gets you back into your power as the Devil. I mean, in a Capricorn reading for me, seeing the Devil is just you being in your power. And then perhaps you will have the Lovers that will be coming in. You will obviously need to make a choice here, because the Lovers can also be a choice in love, and we've seen in this reading that you have to make a choice. So it is really up to you what that choice will be, whether to stay and keep going with the person you have in your mind right now, or whether to go and actually find somebody else who values you as the Empress that you are. And when I say the Empress, it's the energy. It might be that you are a man, woman, non-binary, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy, okay? Love and light, everyone. Please do like and subscribe, because I do want to grow this channel, and I do need a little bit more support to actually produce these videos. So I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Love and light.